जम्मू कश्मीर से अनुच्छेद 370 को हटाए 1 महीने से भी ज्यादा वक्त हो गया है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान अब भी दिन रात कश्मीर कश्मीर और युद्ध युद्ध किए जा रहा है। 1 महीने बाद भी उसकी बौखलाहट कम होने का नाम नहीं ले रही। दुनिया भर में मुंह की खाने के बाद जब कोई उसका रोना धोना सुनने में दिलचस्पी नहीं ले रहा, तो पाकिस्तान एक बार फिर बदहवासों की तरह युद्ध युद्ध चिल्लाना शुरू हो गया, ताकि कोई तो उसकी तरफ ध्यान दे। अपनी जेब में 100 ग्राम और पाव भर के परमाणु बम लेकर घूम रहे पाकिस्तान के विदेश मंत्री शाह महमूद कुरैशी ने एक बार फिर भारत को युद्ध की गीदड़ भभकी दी। जेनेवा में कुरैशी ने कहा कि कश्मीर को लेकर भारत और पाक के बीच कभी भी अप्रत्याशित युद्ध हो सकता है, यानी कि दोनों देशों के बीच किसी भी दिन जंग शुरू हो सकती है, क्योंकि अब ये मामला द्विपक्षीय वार्ता से हल नहीं हो सकता। उन्होंने यूएनएचआरसी के प्रमुख मिशेल बैचलेट से कश्मीर का दौरा करने की अपील की और कहा कि बैचलेट को भारतीय और पाकिस्तानी हिस्सों का दौरा करना चाहिए और निष्पक्षता से इस पर अपनी रिपोर्ट देनी चाहिए, ताकि दुनिया को हकीकत का पता चल सके। कुरैशी ने कहा कि भारत और पाकिस्तान दोनों युद्ध के परिणामों को समझते हैं, लेकिन अब हालात ऐसे नहीं हैं कि दोनों देश द्विपक्षीय वार्ता कर सकें। आपको बता दें कि इससे पहले भी कुरैशी यूएनएचआरसी की बैठक में झूठी कहानियों की पोटली लेकर पहुंचे थे, जहां भारत ने उसे बुरी तरह लताड़ा था। पाकिस्तान ने कई फर्जी कहानियों के सहारे भारत पर कश्मीर में मानवाधिकारों के उल्लंघन का आरोप लगाया, जिसका जवाब देते हुए भारतीय विदेश मंत्रालय की सचिव विजय ठाकुर सिंह ने कहा था कि मानवाधिकारों की बात वो देश कर रहा है जो खुद अपने देश में आतंक को पालता है। पूरी दुनिया जानती है कि आतंक का वैश्विक केंद्र कहां है। जहां तक कश्मीर की बात है, तो वहां के हालात अब धीरे धीरे पटरी पर लौट रहे हैं। स्कूल, दफ्तर, बाजार खुल रहे हैं और जिंदगी सामान्य हो रही है। विजय ठाकुर ने साफ कर दिया कि जम्मू कश्मीर को लेकर भारत सरकार ने जो फैसला लिया है वो हमारा आंतरिक मसला है, इस पर पाकिस्तान को बोलने की कोई जरूरत नहीं।
Entirely internal to India. No country can accept interference in its internal affairs, certainly not India. Despite challenging circumstances, Jammu and Kashmir civil administration is ensuring basic services, essential supplies, mobility and connectivity. Democratic processes have been initiated, restrictions are being eased continuously, temporary preventive measures were needed to ensure security in the face of credible threats of cross-border terrorism. The world, in particular India, has suffered greatly on account of state-sponsored terrorism. It is time to collectively take decisive and firm action against terror groups who threaten fundamental right to life. We must speak out. Silence alone emboldens terrorists and their supporters. Mr. President, one delegation here has given a running commentary with offensive rhetoric of false allegations and concocted charges against my country. The world is aware that this fabricated narrative comes from the epicenter of global terrorism, where ringleaders are sheltered for years. This country conducts cross-border terrorism as a form of alternate diplomacy.
मजेदार बात यह है कि एक तरफ जहां पाक कश्मीर पर जंग का राग अलाप रहा था, तो उसी वक्त यूएन में उसे करारा झटका लग गया। यूएन ने पाक की मध्यस्थता की अपील को ठुकराते हुए इसे द्विपक्षीय मामला करार दिया। यूएन का यह फैसला भारत की स्थिति को और मजबूत करता है। ये पहली बार नहीं है जब पाकिस्तान ने युद्ध का राग अलापा हो। पाकिस्तान खुद भी जानता है कि भारत से टकराने की उसकी औकात नहीं। यही वजह है कि वो समझ नहीं पा रहा है कि क्या करे और क्या ना करे।
Our citizens without distinction, our independent judiciary, free media, vibrant civil society provides an effective framework for protection of human rights. My government is taking affirmative actions by adopting progressive policies to promote socio-economic equality and justice. As a result of recent legislative measures, these progressive policies will now be fully applicable to our citizens in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. These will end gender discrimination, better protect juvenile rights, and make applicable rights to education, information and work. The decisions were taken by our Parliament after a fully televised debate and enjoys widespread support. These were sovereign decisions entirely internal to India. No country can accept interference in its internal affairs, certainly not India. Despite challenging circumstances, Jammu and Kashmir civil administration is ensuring basic services, essential supplies, mobility and connectivity. Democratic processes have been initiated, restrictions are being eased continuously, temporary preventive measures were needed to ensure security in the face of credible threats of cross-border terrorism. The world, in particular India, has suffered greatly on account of state-sponsored terrorism. It is time to collectively take decisive and firm action against terror groups who threaten fundamental right to life. We must speak out. Silence alone emboldens terrorists and their supporters. Mr. President, one delegation here has given a running commentary with offensive rhetoric of false allegations and concocted charges against my country. The world is aware that this fabricated narrative comes from the epicenter of global terrorism, where ringleaders are sheltered for years. This country conducts cross-border terrorism as a form of alternate diplomacy. National Register for Civil Rights is a statutory, transparent, non-discriminatory legal process mandated and monitored by the Supreme Court of India. Its implementation will comply with Indian laws. As a responsible member of the international community, India firmly believes in a constructive approach to promote and protect human rights. My full statement will be on the HRC Internet. I thank you all.
Je vous remercie. Je donne la parole aux Bahamas.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. The Bahamas thanks the High Commissioner for her oral update presented yesterday and welcomes its timely and comprehensive focus on the important issue of climate change. For the Bahamas, the recent experience of the passage of Hurricane Dorian through our archipelago renders today's discussion all the more urgent and important. More than that, as we have seen, climate change is a human rights issue because it is a matter of life or death, of survival or extinction. As poignantly stated by the High Commissioner yesterday, storms are rising and tides could submerge entire island nations and coastal cities.
Distinguished delegates, India's effort to hide its atrocities in the Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir by falsely labeling it terrorism and cross-border terrorism are shameless and indefensible. Pakistan has suggested a number of bilateral and multilateral mechanisms that would disprove India's self-serving claims. We have recently proposed to double the strength of the UN observers mission to monitor the line of control. India outrightly rejects all these proposals. I have every fear that India will once again resort to false flag operations and the use of the bogey of terrorism as a red herring to divert international opinion, even attack Pakistan. Another Indian ploy to deflect attention is its increasing violations of the 2003 ceasefire understanding on the line of control and regular and persistent targeting of civilians in Azad Jammu and Kashmir. India has used cluster munitions and heavy artillery in flagrant disregard of fundamental norms of international humanitarian law. This must end immediately. Mr. President, I have regularly sensitized the UN Security Council about the grave dangers to peace and security in nuclearized South Asia and beyond, as a result of India's reckless posture and draconian measures. We have welcomed consultations by Security Council members on the unfolding developments. While the Security Council is seized of peace and security dimensions of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute, the Human Rights Council must pay far greater and immediate attention to the human rights of the people of the Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In doing so, the Human Rights Council has, for its consideration, the two Kashmir reports issued by the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights in June 2018 and July 2019.